Hi everyone, Bob is in the house, and I'm feeling really good. I want to share some happiness with you guys. I moved finally to a new home with my family, and there's a lot of new cool things that are happening. So it's about time to be happy, to stop feeling sad. Time to get turned up because it's World Cup this Sunday. I moved to a new home. I'm seeing someone. A lot of things are going on. Let's fucking get it. World Cup, 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 World Cup. It's time to play football. Hi everyone, Bob is in the house, and it's been a while since I said these words. We are in a new house, and to clarify what I said earlier, for those of you guys who are not interested in soccer, for example, it's a soccer World Cup, football. Well, bro, let me tell you this. A lot of things have happened since I have been absent. Things I already mentioned, but to add, when it comes to music, Joji new album, Drake with 21 Savage, Her Loss, one of the best albums of the year to me. Drake fucking came back to his levels. Like I've been asking this man to do great album. It's been last time he did an actually great album. It was Views. Before Views, Take Care and Nothing Was the Same, and If You're Reading This Too Late. Those type of albums, he hasn't matched when it comes to the level of greatness. He hasn't matched those classic albums with his recent stuff lately. But now, finally, it seemed like he gave a shit, and actually he was so focused. 21 Savage made him so focused, and he was so good in that album. Her Loss, Drake, 21 Savage, they both killed it. Every single song I admire. It's fucking crazy. Honestly, it's such a good feeling to get a Drake comeback when it comes to his artistic choices. I know when it comes to numbers, he has never left. The dude is popular. 10 years he has been popular at this point, and it's still going. It's still going strong. Drake is pretty much the most popular artist in the world. But bro, when it comes to artistic style and vision and output, I'm happy. I'm really happy with this album, and that's just my little review of Her Loss. But anyway, we are here today to talk about Kygo, though. Another good thing happening, right? Good news channel. It seems like today, good news we're spreading. Kygo. This is why we're here, right? This is why you clicked on this video. Kygo released an album, _𝗏 of the 𝗃𝐶. The album artwork, it seems like he is sort of giving us the taste of Kygo. He's been doing this his entire life, and since from childhood. It's his childhood picture right there with the piano, and he loves creating music. And _𝗏 of the 𝗃𝐶. A lot of interpretations. My interpretation is maybe he's chasing those great sounds, he's chasing that great song that he has not made yet, but he is chasing that song, and once he creates, he starts the creating process, and then in the end, the output is awesome. He is satisfied with his choice. The song is amazing, and that chase has been fulfilled. He's satisfied with that. But then, once he created a song, he created an album. Well, there's a new thrill. There's a new thrill for the 𝗃𝐶. New album, new songs, and it's still going, man. He has that thrill. He has that drive still to keep producing music, to keep satisfying us, to make it and make us happy. He has that thrill of the chase. So we're here to listen to this new album by Kygo. I call him Flying Dutchman, even if he's Norwegian. Man, at this point, let's just go with it. You know what I mean? Like Flying Dutchman, that's his nickname. Tropical King. These are all the nicknames that you can apply to one and all. Kygo. First reaction to Thrill of the Chase by Music with Bob. Here we go. Track 1, Gone Are the Days, featuring 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗧𝗏.
You are my closest friend, my strength in days go mad. But I spent my time in shallow sheets, I should have seen your hand. Gone are the days of young, better run for cover. There's no one here to save you from yourself when you'll discover it's hard. Easy cause I left my morals at the door.
Okay. It's a shift in the mood, you know, because we came in all hyped, and then I kind of forgot that Kygo is mostly about tragic love or missing someone or things like that. While I'm not in that mood, still, you know, I can appreciate the production, I can appreciate the melodies, and I can appreciate the sentiment, and I can appreciate just well-written song. You know, we are here for the ride. If Kygo will take us there, we will go there, you know what I mean? Needless to say though, still, guys, we are here for the happy vibes, right? We are here for the positivity today. Even if the music will take us there, don't be permanently there, you know what I mean? We're here for the fun, and all I'm trying to say is that if you're experiencing something where you're feeling sad, or right now just emotionally you've been, you know, a train wreck. No, I'm just kidding. Emotionally, it's just you know, you're not there. When it comes to happiness, let this video be a reminder that everything's gonna be fine. In the end of the day, time heals, and Bob will stay always beautiful, so Bob will stay always handsome, so you have a face to look at. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, jokes aside, let's just move on to track 2. What do we have here? Let's check. Track 2, we have Love Me Now featuring 𝗏𝗏. Actually, I remember this song. Let's check it out again. Yep. I'm pretty sure I reacted to this as well on this channel.
24 hours get us game. Who's gonna love me now? Let's go out.
Hey, traditional Kygo Productions here. Okay, what we have next? Track 3, we have Lonely Together featuring 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 featuring 𝗃𝗵𝗃.
Yeah, I've been doing my best to be the best for you, and now there's nothing left of me to improve.
I like the production. Feels unusual.
Well, you're saying that you're feeling, I don't feel
Okay.
it anymore. 'Cause when I say I love you, I don't mean it like before. Get there, dancing by myself in my flat at midnight. I would rather cry in my bed and sleep alone. Got me lonely together.
Something that you would hear in the club, you know, that production, dance production, that common EDM type of track, which is presented here. I'm liking it a lot, actually.
And want me to
Also, it reminds me of Carly Rae Jepsen a little bit.
to all the places that you hated to get rid of you.
Like the style of music
So
that you just imagine with that beat. I really, 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 really like you. Da-da-da-da, like it was that song, for example, like that sounds like that. And I would say it's like a dance pop. You know, Charli XCX is in dance pop, and Kygo is pretty much attempting that too over here. Okay, we have, oh, actually, before we go in there, before we go to track 4, I'm really happy that we started this, I would say, new saga with this new home. You know, we changed our OG home, like where we started the Music with 𝗏𝗏 channel, when, you know, there was a blue background with, well, at first there was no pictures, but then I added sort of music wallpapers at my back. Basically, I decorated the room for the music specifically, you know, so that it feels like a music dedicated room, and you know, it was a nice setup over there. And then in 2021 we moved from that house because I think I told you guys before, but my parents got divorced, and so it was just time sort of to move out from that house. That sort of, I guess, brought sadness into the family, I would say. But that one house spread it into two, and my mom and my dad was living differently. I was living with my dad. I still live with my dad, but I'm planning to move out once I will start living with my girlfriend together. So yeah, like, so here what happened was my dad decided to buy a new house for himself. That was sort of a temporary place that I stayed in. The second setup, right, of Music with 𝗏𝗏, where it was more like a beige background in the back, if you remember, guys, with the world map at the back. So now, well, this is not my room. This is sort of like an office in this new home, but I'm still deciding, should I still stay here or should I go to my room and film there? So we'll see though, we'll see. So we'll see. new grounds, new setup. It hasn't been as, I haven't been that active like, let's say, in 2017 or 2018 or 2019, but we are here. We're still here, and I still have a lot of excitement and a lot of passion and creative spirit left in me to give whatever it may be. Might be different format in the future, but I have that in me, and I want to give it to the world. So let's go to track 4, Undeniable. What a better way to start again this journey, right? With Kygo, one of the core fan bases of Music with 𝗏𝗏 channel, where, you know, Kygo fans are still with me, and that feels awesome. So mutual love here. You know, I have love for you guys, love for the Kygo, and surely I when you guys clicked on here, I'm assuming that you guys like me too. So let's just enjoy it. Let's just enjoy this time, you know. Undeniable, featuring ex-ambassadors. I heard this track before, but I couldn't react to it on camera. So let's just go ahead and check it out together.
But you're undeniable.
Yeah, it seems like track 1 was a bit more slower and like more in your feels, like sort of even gut-wrenching. But then from track 2 to now, it's all like, hey, dance music. Let's go to track 5, Thrill of the Chase.
You make me feel so high. You make me feel so, yeah.
I'm already loving this fuck out of this. This is good. Love the guitar over there. The performance is good too. Whoever's singing it. Hey. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is a hit.
Oh, baby, baby, come on.
Oh my god! Okay, okay.
Oh, baby, baby, come on. You got me off my seat.
Guys, in the comments, who is performing this track? Like, I mean, there's a male presence, you know, at the first verse of the track, and then the chorus, and now the ladies hopping in, like, but there's no feature mentioning, like, Thrill of the Chase. Thrill of the Chase, the title that is named after the album, you know, the song is named after the album. It had to be good, right? It had to be good. But man, like, I didn't expect this. Like, this is, first of all, I don't remember. I mean, of course, Kygo has did similar things, but this is refreshing. I like this approach with this guitar and like a beat. It's really good. It's hitting. It's a hit. It's a worldwide hit. It should be. Make it happen, Kygo. your label. Better not fuck it up. Better fucking promote this song. Better promote this song.
Oh, baby, baby, come on.
Already added this to my playlist immediately. Track 6 we have I think we have the oh yes one of the, like, this gonna be in my top songs of 2022. This song is really good. Dancing Feet, DNC. Let's go.
I just need one word to get to you. So tell me now, do you want it? Cause these dancing feet don't cry to the rhythm they cry for you. And I don't wanna dance another beat, no, unless it's with you. And these blinding lights, they shine so bright like we're on the moon. I don't wanna dance another beat, no, unless it's with you. Cause these dancing feet don't cry to the rhythm they cry for you. Unless it's with you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is the stuff. This is one of the favorite tracks of 2022.
Wide awake until the sunlight.
Track 7, Fever.
Round the table,
Lucas
the
Graham.
crowd's right.
I haven't heard him since 7
I
years,
try
bro.
to love and tear it up, and then it's
I haven't heard him 7 years.
always got tickets for the better life. Always wishing for the good time.
Oh my god. Oh. Come on. No. Whoa, this instrumental is fucking nice, bro. This is going strong. Okay. This is nice. Yeah, this is fucking dope. This is dope. I didn't expect that from Lucas Graham at all. But this is good. Woo! Yeah, that song was dope. That song was fire. I really enjoyed that song. Did not expect that from Lucas Graham. It's not that he's a bad musician or something like that. It's just I know him of only one song, unfortunately, and that song was very how do you call it? It was not really my style. First, let's just say that. But also, it was not in the dance style at all as well. Like 7 years, his hit song was more melodic, slow and dramatic, and with piano, right? Looking back at your life type of track. And definitely, I did not expect like a dance banger out of Lucas Graham, and Kygo usually himself don't really go that fast when it comes to his production. You know, like usually it's more on the more chill side, but it's still electronic. It still feels nice, and but you know, tropical vibes and relaxing. But here, yeah, they went for it. They went crazy, not too crazy, but pretty crazy. It was hard hitting, high tempo. I love the sonical experience I received from this too. The production, the melodies, like how it was really cool. I really enjoyed this track, so definitely pleasantly surprised. And also, before we go to the next track, I just remembered that my most popular video, at least like full video, not a shorts, right? Because when it comes to shorts, I have a more popular video at this point, but when it comes to like full reaction video, Kygo's Golden Hour reaction video is still the most popular video on this channel, and as far as I know, no, I haven't really checked. Like for example, today I haven't really checked, but you know, it's been some time. But I'm assuming right now it's just under 50,000 views. So it's like 49,800 views. I feel proud, to be honest. It's pretty much like 50,000 views. But you know what? The reason I'm also reminding you, first of all, thank you for, you know, watching that video, and definitely that made me happy, especially at that time when in 2020 I put my heart out over there, and I cried over 𝗟𝗚𝗧𝗦, and I had really great experience with that album. It was really fun time together listening to this album with you guys as well, and I just you know, it's I have good memories of that video. It's like a sort of monumental video for my channel, and definitely a good video to look back. Really pleasant times, and it was a good time. Definitely was a good time. And what can I say at this point? I just also would love it if you guys, for those who haven't seen it, check it out as well. You know, if you're liking this video, you can check out Golden Hour. Would make my day if you know, we could make it to 50,000 views. You know, because literally only few views left, pretty much, to get to 50,000 views, and it would be really cool. So yeah, but other than that, we move on to track 8, Woke Up in Love, featuring Gryffin and Calum Scott.
Thank God I woke up in love with you. Thought I was lost, but then I woke up in love. Was lost, but then I woke up in love.
Nice. That was good. That was good. Yeah, I like the message as well. Pretty relatable to me at this point. We have track 9, How Many Tears, featuring Emily Warren and 𝗏𝗏. Actually, a pretty good collaborations. I like this artist, 𝗏𝗏, Emily Warren. Alright. Extra flair with that. Okay, pretty pretty good, pretty good. We have track 10, Never Really Loved Me, featuring Dean Lewis.
You say you only ever wanted love as my hand falls from your face.
I think we heard this before.
You're giving up for something special that I thought we had. It took too long, but now I know. I guess you never really loved me at all. I guess you never really loved me at all.
Lovely track. I really like this track actually. Really, really good single. But when I was listening to this, I came to my mind like realization that, you know, it's been like 6-7 years since Kygo became like really, really popular, and you know, for some reason, either or maybe I just don't remember, it never came to my mind like to ask myself and ask Google, is Kygo actually married? Or does Kygo have a relationship? The reason I'm thinking about this is because he keeps giving us this dramatic songs, right, where his characters, his vocalists are going through pain, going through loss when it comes to love. You know, mostly it's love. Oh, I want to be with you, but I can't. Oh, I wish I listened to my mom. You know, I was wrong about this loved one. Like, this is some really, really, if you think about it, depressing shit. Like, you see how many heartbreaks this man have? Like, to be keep writing this stuff and like to keep having inspiration to come back to this. Like, when I was in music school back in 2017, and I had the dreams to become a musician at that time, at least. I was going through a heartbreak. I mean, I had a breakup, and we had a songwriting class, and like when I wanted to write, because I was given a task to pretty much write or it was half a task, half I was given that, and half of, oh, it was actually my choice. If I actually wanted to, I could, I guess, opt out of that, but I didn't. I gave in on writing a love song, but you know, heartbreak anthem type song, like David Guetta, 𝗵𝗲𝗧𝗦. But anyway, so I started doing that. I started writing, and you know, I in the lyrics it was, you know, personal things, kind of. I mean, you still want to make it a little bit more generic, instead of like calling literally your name, her name in the song. Like, you don't get into like those type of specifics, but you know, keeping it a bit more general so that other people can relate, right? But as I was writing these songs, I was like, not songs, like one song, I was already like emotionally drowning. Like, I was fucking upset and sad, and like fucking it's just like you were, while you try to compose and write that stuff onto the paper, you know, in a melodic way, you know, it takes time to like sort of put everything in here, and you relieve that pain and memories and all that. And so like I had bad experience writing a heartbreak song, because it made me feel sad again. Like, I was looking back at the stuff, you know, for inspiration. I had to look back there. But who tortures himself like that, when not only one song, but like the whole like era, years after years at this point, albums after albums, this man Kygo and Taylor Swift, right, are making bank out of those experiences pretty much. So now I just I'm curious. Okay, so this Kygo like fucking what's going on with his love life? Let's find out. Let's all find out. Like this is the moment of truth, okay? Kygo was previously in a relationship with 𝗏𝗏𝗪𝗏 and is currently single. Okay. So that sentence that I read is written in Wikipedia, and Wikipedia, you know, they try to stay up to date. So I'm assuming he's actually currently single, and his last relationship was with 𝗏𝗏𝗪𝗏. Familiar name, I'm not sure though who she really is, but he's also a fan of Manchester United apparently, with his favorite player being Juan Mata. I mean, I really like Juan Mata as well. To be honest, I used to love him at Chelsea though, because back at that era I didn't really like Manchester United. I used to hate Manchester United while being a Chelsea fan in England, but my favorite club is Barcelona from Spain, and I pretty much like Manchester United at this point. But I guess it's a topic for another day. But fuck, like, so he's currently single, so I guess that explains it, right? Yeah, so he used to have someone, now he doesn't. So time to get inspired and fucking go to the studio and fucking release a surprise 4th album to his fans. Till he finds happiness in love, I guess we can rely on Kygo releasing music like this. Track 11, The Way We Were, featuring Plastic.
I'm alive through the memories, yeah. Ain't no meaning, I don't miss it. Say someday we'll be dancing just the way we were, and just the way we
That was a good track. I really enjoyed the chorus. I mean, it was pretty simple, like just the way we were. But the drop very explosive. The only thing is like I found myself sort of disagreeing with the lyrics of the song. I haven't really been focusing myself on the lyrics on this album that much, but this one for some reason like it just got my attention a bit, like when he's saying Plastic, the artist, right, and Kygo, I guess they're saying like can we go back to the way just the way we were, like can we go back to those times when everything was great, you know, but if you know, things were great but now it's not good, and plus, or let's say you guys are broke up, right, you guys are not together anymore, I guess it's just time to unfortunately move on. Like most of the times it just doesn't really pan out well, even if you come back to that person hoping that it's going to be the same, but it just doesn't really work out that way anymore because the trust issues, you know, trust is broken, and other things, and yeah, unfortunately, I hate to say it, right, because I once was at the point where all I could wish was to go back to those times, and I would very much relate to this song and hug this song, like yes, like can't we? But you know, it's, you know, as you become more mature and you see things pan out the way they pan out, and you know, you see other people going through these similar things and seeing similar results anyway, right? It's not like unfortunately, you know, people go back and everything is great, and it still is like that till the end. It's unfortunately usually not the case. So but you know, for those who are experiencing heartbreak, we're with you guys, we're with you. Send these people who are experiencing breakup right now love and hugs, and we're with you, we're with you guys. You guys have us, honestly. Like I'm here with you, honestly, because I know your pain, and it might come out as a little bit sarcastic, but um, believe me, I'm not. I really know how it feels. So yeah. So I guess we move on to one of the last tracks. Even I start to feel sad about thinking about that stuff. But anyway, track 12, Lost Without You, featuring Dean Lewis yet again. That's the track we already heard before, but let's listen to it again.
You weren't already ready for someone to roll. I know I'm a little lost without you, a little lost without you by my side. I know I'm a little lost without you, a little lost without you by my side.
Alright, one of the last tracks, All for Love, and then we're gonna close with Freeze, the legendary Freeze at this point. Really good
How do
track.
we make it? Where do we go from here? How can I make me see this could be heavenly? We're out for
Sounds a little bit like The Weeknd production, you know, sometimes. You know, when The Weeknd goes like into the darker side, those dark synths, as I would call it. Like I didn't expect that from Kygo. That's cool. Oh yeah, I really appreciated this track. You maybe probably couldn't see that by my facial expressions, and you know, I didn't really necessarily was jumping all around, you know, out of excitement. But man, like this is probably one of the most important songs on this album, to me at least, because this is where Kygo showcases his different side, a completely different approach to songwriting. And if you remember, I before demanded Kygo, hey, like, we know that you have this tropical formula, right, that is working for you all the time, but what about like changing it up here and there? And this is where we fully got that. I mean, there were definitely instances where I already mentioned before that, like, there were some tracks where I was saying the same stuff, where, hey, like, he's actually experimenting here. But you know, this one also is adding to that catalog, where this is, if somebody put it on and, you know, asked me who this is, like, I wouldn't say this is Kygo. Like, this is not Kygo. It doesn't feel like a Kygo song, you know. It's completely different. But I really enjoyed it, and the outcome is pleasant. Like, the outcome is perfect. I really enjoyed the outcome. A really good track, and really, I should stop saying really, but it's good. Yeah, kudos to Kygo. He's one hell of a man. He's really good. Let's just go to final track, Freeze, and like I mentioned, it's already legendary.
I don't know nobody like you know nobody. Darling, can we freeze? Let me save this perfect memory. Oh, can we freeze?
Truly a beautiful track.
We freeze. Oh, can we freeze? Can we freeze?
Yeah, so Kygo still took us there, like I said. I expected that we're gonna feel all kinds of emotions. Mr. Positivity during mid-review kind of vanished a bit, but in the end, the journey is over. We can go back to being, I guess, our old selves or improved selves. What can I say about this album? It's pretty much Kygo at its best. Kygo where mostly people who, for example, didn't like Kygo before, let's say they actually checked out his music but didn't like it, it's not gonna be like you're gonna play this music to them and they all of a sudden, oh my god, this is great. Because essentially most of this album is Kygo, like what you expect from Kygo, he does it and he delivers it. As a person who loves that stuff, you're gonna have a great time. But his level is damn still good, and still enjoyable to this day, and we still like it, so it's good. But what makes me happy, it makes me jump out of my seat when I hear tracks like the last couple of tracks, like Freeze, right? Yes, All for Love, you know, songs like that, and Fever, and Thrill of the Chase, where it's not necessarily what you expected. And Thrill of the Chase and Fever is, while you do expect kinda, but he still gives you a new flavor. Kygo still wraps it with a new confetti rap. You know, like it's a different type of rap this time. Inside, maybe the structure is the same of the Kygo's melodies, but the flair is different this time, and it's like refreshing and it's good. You know, like those type of tracks, I really get ecstatic when it happens, and I'm glad that he delivers it too. And the last two tracks are pretty much completely different. And again, the title track as well, not necessarily like the most common type Kygo type song. Also, we also saw a bit of change in production in there as well. To not forget that track 13 is where you cannot say that it's Kygo. Like you just can't think. If you didn't know that it's Kygo, like you would assume it's somebody else. But it's him, and I love it, I really love it. Yeah, so overall, good experience, collection of good tracks like usual, and his level is not going down, it's up there and stays there. So I would say Kygo's fans will love this. Now to you Kygo fans, what do you actually think? This is my assumptions and this is my opinion, and I do like this album. But what are your thoughts? Tell me, what do you think about this album? What can be improved, or what was actually done well? And let me know your top 3 from this album. So other than that, support Argentina, support my boy Lionel Messi in the World Cup, possibly his last World Cup, maybe not, but maybe yes. I mean, it's gonna be a miracle, and I don't believe it's gonna happen. Argentina versus Portugal to close the end of an era. Lionel Messi versus Cristiano Ronaldo, two of the pretty much best football players in history of this game. Seeing them in final, the Clash of Titans, that could be a dream match come true. You know, the whole world is just gonna watch that match. Just drop everything, and just 8 billion people will watch that match, if that actually will happen. But I doubt it. But hey, miracles happen sometimes, so who knows. But I've always been a Messi guy, so and I do love Cristiano Ronaldo too. You know, when I was a child, I used to not like him, but as time, as I grew, you know, as time went by, you know, my respect for Ronaldo grew more and more and more, and I can say I love the guy. He gave me a lot of great childhood memories too. Even if being Messi's rival, you know, he's still one of the best, if not the best, footballers in the history of this game as well. So let's see it. Let's fucking see it. Let's see how World Cup unfolds. Support my boy Lionel Messi. Hope he wins the World Cup. And yeah, I'm gonna be wearing Argentina's jersey like I did in Golden Hour video by Kygo 2 years ago. Next time when we see each other, guys, I hope to remember that. I hope I will not forget that. Till that next time. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next ones. Bye.